Vicki Gunvalson, the original star of The Real Housewives of Orange County, is once again proving that her presence shines whether or not the cameras are rolling. She may no longer appear on Bravo every week, but her life continues to captivate fans. And her latest family vacation post on Instagram shows exactly why she has never stopped being an icon in the Housewives world. Bravo fans know Vicki as the OG of the OC, the woman who started it all back in 2006 when the franchise first launched. Over the years, she became known for her fiery personality, her strong opinions, her business success, and her often emotional personal journey. From clashes with fellow housewives to her famous catchphrases like "whoop it up," Vicki set the tone for what the Housewives franchise would become. Even after she left the show, her impact has remained, and fans continue to follow her every move. Recently, Vicki treated her followers to a warm and candid look into her life with a series of vacation photos that instantly went viral within the Bravo community. She traveled to Spain for a family trip, and the images she shared were filled with sun, laughter, and love. One of the most touching pictures showed Vicki giving her son, Mike Wolfsmith, a kiss on the cheek as they stood together by the water. It was a sweet reminder of the close bond she has with her children, a relationship she has always been proud of throughout her years on RHOC. Other photos showed her with her partner of 3 years, Michael Smith, as the two smiled and toasted drinks during a breathtaking sunset. Their joy was clear in the photos, and fans were quick to notice how relaxed and content Vicki looked with her loved ones. The trip was not just about relaxing on the beach. Vicki also shared glimpses of more adventurous activities. She went hiking with her family, took in the views of the Spanish coastline, and even spent a night out in Ibiza at a world-famous club called UNVRS. She described the experience as chaotic but unforgettable, filled with music, lights, and energy that was unlike anything she had seen before. For someone who has spent so many years in front of reality television cameras, it was refreshing for fans to see Vicki letting loose in her personal life and making memories just for herself and her loved ones. Her Instagram caption summed up the mood perfectly. She wrote, "Sun, blue water, and my favorite people." This trip was all about family, laughter, and making memories that last a lifetime. It was short, simple, and heartfelt, and it resonated strongly with her followers. Fans quickly flooded her comment section with love and encouragement. One person wrote, "You got yourself a great guy, and he got himself a great woman." Another commented, "Happy looks beautiful and peaceful on you." Those words seemed to reflect the collective feeling from her fan base, who are thrilled to see her thriving outside of the Bravo spotlight. Even her son Mike joined the conversation with a playful comment, joking, "There wasn't a better pick of me for pick one." That lighthearted interaction only made the post more endearing, as fans could see the real family dynamics shining through. While the vacation photos captured the attention of social media, Vicki also made headlines recently thanks to her appearance on a podcast where she addressed the topic of returning to the Real Housewives of Orange County. Speaking with host Christian Grace Snow on My Soulmate, My Friend, My Podcast, Vicki revealed that she would not completely rule out the possibility of a comeback, but only under certain conditions. She made it clear that she has no interest in returning as just a friend of the show, a role she previously held after stepping back from full-time status. For Vicki, being a housewife has always been about showing her full reality, and she explained that the friend role left her feeling disconnected and out of the loop. She gave the example of when Teddy Mellencamp called her a had-been housewife during a recent appearance. Vicki admitted she did not even fully understand the context of the drama happening that season because she was not filming regularly. For her, it felt awkward to enter scenes without knowing what was really going on, and she did not enjoy that experience. If she were to return, she said, she would only do so as a full-time cast member who could share her genuine challenges and moments rather than being inserted into conflicts she had no real background in. Vicki also said that if she does come back, she does not want to approach it with anger or bitterness. In her words, she wants to avoid being mad and instead focus on showing her life authentically. That would include her family relationships, her romance with Michael, her career, and the ups and downs that come with being a woman balancing so many different aspects of her life. This perspective shows how much she has grown since her early years on the show, when drama often overshadowed the deeper parts of her story. Her boyfriend Michael Smith has been supportive of her, and Vicki even shared on the podcast that she told him he does not get to have the final say about whether she films or not. She said that while her loved ones might hesitate about her exposing her personal life again, Ultimately, the choice is hers. For fans, this is exciting news because it suggests that a return is very possible if Bravo meets her conditions. Interestingly, Vicki is not the only one talking about this. Former co-star Tamra Judge has also spoken up, saying she would love to see Vicki return in a full-time role for future seasons. Tamra has often been one of Vicki's closest allies and fiercest rivals on the show, and their dynamic together has delivered some of the franchise's most unforgettable moments. Hearing Tamra publicly support her return has only fueled fan speculation that Bravo might consider it seriously. After all, Vicki remains one of the most recognizable housewives in the entire franchise, and bringing her back could spark renewed interest in RHOC. There are many reasons why Vicki's return would make sense. She is the original housewife of Orange County, and her name is practically synonymous with the franchise. Her strong connection with fans means there is built-in excitement whenever her name is mentioned. She also brings a unique balance of humor, emotion, and bold opinions that make for great television. At the same time, her more recent life off camera has given her new experiences to share. Her relationship with Michael, her family milestones, and her personal reflections could all add fresh layers to her storyline. Many longtime viewers have said they want the Housewives shows to focus more on real life and less on contrived drama, and Vicki's vision for her return aligns perfectly with that desire. Of course, there are also potential challenges. Vicki's history on the show is filled with conflicts, some of which are still unresolved. Old tensions with cast members could resurface, and not everyone may welcome her back with open arms. Additionally, being a full-time housewife is a major commitment that requires time, energy, and a willingness to share the good, the bad, and the ugly on camera. Vicki will need to consider whether she is ready to fully immerse herself in that world again. Still, her recent comments suggest she has thought carefully about these factors and knows exactly what she wants. For now, fans are simply enjoying seeing Vicki in such a happy chapter of her life. Her Spain vacation photos are a reminder of what matters most to her: family, love, and creating memories that will last forever. She looks radiant and at peace, and that energy has resonated with her followers, who continue to cheer her on. Whether or not she decides to return to the Real Housewives of Orange County, Vicki Gunvalson has secured her place as an iconic figure in Bravo history. She is the original, the trailblazer, and the one who set the stage for every housewife who came after her. As she enjoys sunsets by the water and laughter with her loved ones, it is clear that Vicki is embracing life fully. And for fans, watching her do that is just as inspiring as any storyline on reality television. The question now is simple. Will we see her back on our screens in a full-time role, or will she continue to share her journey through social media and interviews? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Whether she's on Bravo or not, Vicki Gunvalson will always be the OG of the OC, and fans will never stop wanting to keep up with her story.